Hey, Karen Jones here from The Heart Matters with this issue of Scrumptious Relationships. And what we're going to talk about this time is, now I hope you listened and took me up on what I suggested on the last Scrumptious Relationships issue, which was about how to create events and take more control of your dating experience. But the thing I want to talk about this time is how to avoid burnout, which is something that's happening more and more often, very understandable. And I wanted to give you a couple of ways that you can avoid it. And before I even talk about the two different things to do, I wanted to mention one of the things that's going on with online dating, and it's happening pretty much everywhere, is more and more driven by technology. We are getting into this immediate gratification kind of mindset, really triggered, way more triggered by that whole swipe mentality with online dating sites. We have got this illusion now that there is just option choice. We have this crazy thing called, FOMO, fear of missing out. It's making people nuts. It's also making people behave in ways that we were not taught growing up. These are not things called manners. Anyway, there's some stuff that's going on with online dating that's unfortunate. I'm still a big fan of online dating, absolutely. And with these two tips that I'm going to give you, you can actually navigate it with a lot more sanity. All right. So the first thing to do is, and if you've been a client ever, you know I'm a big fan of this, is take regular breaks. Pay attention to your energy, pay attention to how you're feeling, because even with the best of intentions, you're going to get a little bit tired or maybe discouraged. Take a break, and very powerfully and proactively by doing whatever that site's version of hiding your profile is. Don't just not show up for a few days, because you're still going to have some part of your mind is going to be thinking, did somebody show up? Does anybody want me? And you don't want this break to actually still be kicking your ass because you don't have somebody showing up who's interesting to you. So you be very proactive, you be in charge of it, you close the door, and then when you've got your tank filled up again, reopen the door and go dive back into the playground. Okay? The other thing that is going to absolutely save your butt is to manage your expectations. Specifically, that people are going to do things that you would rather they not do. They're going to not respond to you when you reach out to them. They're going to tell you they're going to do things that they're not going to do. You're going to have somebody that you think is really great and they're just going to disappear. It will happen, absolutely. And if you have trained yourself to expect that stuff and to not think of it like it's a personal affront, you're being criticized, you're being judged, you're being rejected or abandoned, it's just people are losing their manners because they think that they are anonymous on these sites anymore. Remember, it's still a great playground. It's still a great adventure. I want you to hold that as the way that you think about it. But take breaks, manage your expectations, okay? And keep at it. You're doing great. Until next time, have an awesome couple of weeks.